Alrighty, so in the last video I said that I was going to be ending up hitting Challenger in geared PvP, and I want to do like the daily driver sort of test for the Angel team, because whenever the Demon team was around, obviously it was pretty much the strongest team in the meta. Obviously you could go up against like Escanors every once in a while that would just one-shot your melee and kind of tear the whole thing apart, but I have pretty good CC on these three units. I just recently 6-6'd the Tarmiel, and we can use his attack buff, and if we're not going up against other Angels, we can try to see if Ludo will lower their defenses and everything, which could help us do, you know, easy one-shotting, or at least one phasing, one turning, the main DPS on their team. So obviously Ludo's kind of exchangeable. I don't necessarily think he might be the best option, but I do have him 6-6, whereas Margaret's still only like 2-6, so he has quite a bit better CC for me in ungeared, which I don't guess I necessarily have to worry too much about that, but I do get out CC'd every once in a while, of course, like anybody else. So we're going to try it out. We're going to see if this could be potentially just like the team that I would end up, you know, grinding to champ 1 each week with, or just doing extra matches for my dailies and everything with, and seeing how consistent, which I say consistent, but we're only going to be doing like 5 matches at the most, I think, the team is, to see how well it could potentially do. But obviously the info that we get from this is going to be a little skewed in a way, because obviously, you know, the teams that we go against are completely luck based, you know, depending on who's playing the game at the moment and everything. So yeah, I think we have a pretty good chance to one-shot or kill somebody with the AoE here, potentially, because of Ludo lowering and the attack buff. So we should hopefully... Not quite. I was really hoping we would end up popping the... Oh, I forgot. We don't have to worry about the Liz res on Escanor, which is really helpful. So... hopefully we'll be okay here, but there's a very well, there's not a very good chance, but there's a decent chance that he could potentially have double rank up into the AoE here. I assume he's only got 1 rank up, which is good for me, but he's also killing his Escanor here, so we'll see. He's going for Mael, of course, which is completely understandable because he's kind of a big threat. Took that very well. If we can tank the AoE, which I don't have any Mael cards, but if I did, I would be able to lifesteal back pretty easily. Unfortunately, he didn't kill anyone, so I say unfortunate, but in a regular scenario, that would be a good thing, of course. I would have drawn more cards and everything for him, which would have been ideal, but... you know, sometimes you can't win them all. So I still have to pop Liz res because it technically hasn't been used. So there's that. And then boom, boom, boom. Kill him again. And then I would hope this kills Liz. But maybe not. Nice. Good job, Ludo. She's kind of old. She has kind of bad stats. So I can't remember. Did Ludo come out after Goddess Liz? I actually don't know. I want to say no. But she was like festival character number 2. And the Archangels, they're pretty old at this point, but I want to say it might have been after. I don't really know. Maybe you guys know that off the top of your head. Obviously, there is, you know, like there's a, whatchamacallit? There's a list of the banners and everything with character release order and everything. So I could just obviously look at that, but let's try another one. I'm kind of glad we got an Escanor there so we could actually lower the other character stats. Alrighty, so we got the Mael team. We do out CC, which is good. There's a very real chance that he's either a bot or using evasion food here, so looking like a bot. That's pretty quick latency on that. I'm interested to see how much this does. Okay, not too bad. I mean, obviously we're not lowering him at all. Ludo is literally useless in this scenario, unfortunately. But now that we get rid of Mael, he's not useless. So we at least have that going for us. Okay, Ludo going hard with the merges here. We get a singular card, which is good. I can't remember. I want to say Sariel's card, or his Holy Relic, gives him a buff for the whole turn. I'm hoping so that way I can actually get some kind of use out of this Rupture, which actually, never mind, because he already buffed, so he should have buffs on. So that is a good thing for me. So I think we go for this. That might be a little bit of overkill, but I'm okay with it. What's this looking like? Ah, actually not bad. Okay, I'm actually not. I wasn't, I mean, it was a level 3. Odds of you actually, like, merging into that are normally not very good. Tarmiel Relic coming in really clutch right here. Oh, but he cleanses. Oh, but he's a bot, so he doesn't know that he cleansed. I don't think. Because I don't think that card actually says, like, this card cleanses. I think that card is just, like, has buffs. Or at least, I don't know that the bot would know that it cleanses, I guess. So, good for me, bad for him. Which, obviously, a real person would have obviously known that, but it is what it is. That one wasn't as impressive. I feel like Tarmiel lately, when I use him, I did use him in a geared PvP video recently. Like, I think it was the video that came out maybe before this one, if this one ends up getting released. But I might mess with Freya Relic this week, so this one might end up getting pushed to next week. I'm not entirely sure on the timeline of this one yet. But I did mess with Tarmiel, like, the video that I recorded before this one. And I'm kind of impressed by some of the damage that he ends up dealing. Like, kind of a nice character to have on the field in some scenarios. He's not great, of course, but his buff is kind of nice. Does a decent amount with his Flood card. If they use too many AoEs, they disable themselves. His Holy Relic disables ultimate moves, so they can't ult rush without cleansing. He's kind of a huge utility unit. Alright, so after thinking about it just a little bit, my big concern with that previous match is that we did end up merging turn 1 into a level 2 Suncutter. I think this is called Suncutter, right? Load for me, baby. Yeah, Suncutter. Yeah, I merged into a level 2 Suncutter turn 1, which is a little bit troublesome. I really want to know if I would have been able to kill Mael with just my 2 level 1 Mael cards, because if that's the case, it actually would have been really good to know, because in that scenario, if I didn't kill Mael turn 1, he more than likely would have lifestealed a lot of his HP back. Ludo would have continued to be useless turn 2, and it would not have gone very well. So, I kind of wish we hadn't got the good merge there, which, if I remember correctly, it didn't seem like we were too, like, overdoing it. Like, I don't think we were going to do, like, too much damage to the point to where we were, like, guaranteed to kill with a level 1 or anything. So I'm kind of interested to see. We do out CC here, which is good. But this is another scenario. I hate to throw away a win. Well, he forfeited either way. I was gonna say I want to see if we can kill with the level 1. I don't know if I actually would have went for it or not, but he forfeited. So unfortunate. I don't really want to waste. Don't really want to waste this ticket, to be honest. On like, I don't want to go into this and lose. Obviously, more than likely, me going into it, I wouldn't be that bad off, to be honest. But just in case, I'll pretty much be done with PvP after this this video for the week. I'll just probably mess around in geared PvP for my dailies for the rest of the week. But we'll do one quick geared match just to pad out the five tickets here. We'll use the same team, and I don't know, you guys can see it. Alrighty, so in Challenger, YouTuber maybe? YT? Jace YT? Not entirely sure. Low CC though, so I assume it's his bot. Yeah, looking like a bot. Get rid of Mael pretty easily here. I think. Hopefully. Ooh, yeah, looking like really nice damage. Oh my god, tanking so well on the single target. I wonder if he's using Liz Hawk in the back. If he's using Liz Hawk in the back, I can't remember if Summer Liz Hawk is goddesses to reduce single target damage or if it's a known race for single target damage, but that's the only thing I can think of on why my AoE would do that much damage, but my single target wouldn't do that much damage. Maybe I was just missing crits there, potentially, but I don't know 100%. We lost our buff, and we have damage reduction on at this point. I think we get rid of the Margaret here, maybe. Let me put up the debuff first. I don't know why. I always want to debuff first, just in case. But I don't think there's really any super good reason for me to do so. Ooh, Tarmiel doing really bad damage. He's gotta have her in the back. I really want to know. I'm very curious whose backline is at this point. It's Red Tarmiel. How did that make any sense? This guy's tanking so good. Maybe it's not a bot and he's using some sort of weird food. I don't know, like crit resistance food or something like that. I'm genuinely curious. I have no idea what's happening in this match. Here's hoping I draw into a level 3 Tarmiel card, but I don't even know if it would really do me all that good. We definitely didn't draw it, so that's a bit unfortunate. His whatchamacallit, his taunt doesn't really scare me here. But the single target damage is really bad right now. Oh, if I would have been able to kill with that, that would have been really nice. And I can't cleanse. No, he's got the Tarmiel. Okay, I don't have any cards. Are you kidding me? If he kills Tarmiel, I'll have more card draw, so that would be good. Oh, he doesn't. He's got ult in hand. I'm gonna go for the lower here into the Tarmiel buff card because it actually helps. I think it helps you gain a little bit of HP back whenever you get attacked. I can't remember exactly. Maybe it just reduces damage dealt actually instead. We've got ults in hand. We've got him disabled. Here's hoping he doesn't. I mean, I don't know what he would even be able to use to kill both of these characters in the same turn. So I think I'm good. Killing Tarmiel, but that's fine. I wish I would have been able to get this off. Now that I have him 6/6, I want to see the 6/6 ultimate damage, but I just can't seem to be able to get it off in one match. Let's just go for damage instead, because I'm pretty sure this ult will do fine. I'm not getting any stat boosts, though, from goddesses at this point. Yeah, only 1.1 mil, which I say only. That's actually really good. But at the same time, compared to what it could be, Mael actually survived it. So that's very interesting. So, yeah, I don't know. Kind of a weird video, in my opinion. But I was genuinely curious on whether or not this would be like a team that I would want to use for my daily PvP and like grinding for ungeared and everything. I'll probably end up swapping Ludo out because he's not going to be able to guarantee like the stat lower every time, but if it goes well, I can potentially kill off the Mael or the Escanor quickly enough. I don't know. So I'll probably try to mess around with it a little bit more before I make a definitive answer on that, but I would say it did pretty good. I mean, ungeared PvP did fine, did big damage and everything, just like you'd kind of expect. Tarmiel, great utility. Lower from Ludo is pretty hit or miss, but nice when it happens. But either way, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Feel free to subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one.